Today we will be reading Chapter 1. I have had not so good of a week. Well, Monday was a pretty good day, if you don't count Hamburger's surprise at lunch and Margaret's mother coming to get her, or the stuff that happened in the principal's office when I got sent there to explain that Margaret's hair was not my fault, and besides, she looks okay with it. But I couldn't because Principal Rice was gone, trying to calm down Margaret's mother. Someone should tell you not to answer the phone in the principal's office, if that's the rule. Okay, fine. Monday was not so good of a day. Which was a surprise, because it started off with two lucky signs, which fooled me. First, there were exactly enough banana slices in my cereal, one for every spoonful. Then, as soon as I got to school, my teacher said, "The following students are excused from journal writing so they can go to the art room to work on their Welcome to the Future projects." And I was one of the following students. So instead of having to think up things to write in my journal, which I hate, I got to glue and paint stuff, which I love. Margaret was in the art room too. When I sat down next to her, she threw herself across the Princess from the Future mask she was gluing sparkles onto. "Remember the rules," she warned. "Margaret is in 4th grade, and I am in 3rd. She thinks that makes her the boss of me. I hate Margaret's rules." "You can't touch my stuff," she said, which she always says. "Why?" I said, which I always say. "Because it's the rule," Margaret said, which she always says. "Why?" I said. "Because you can't touch my stuff," she said, and then I pointed out the window, which wasn't exactly lying because I didn't say there was something out there. While Margaret was looking out the window, I accidentally touched her mask. Twice. Okay, fine. Then I got busy working on my project, so I wouldn't have to hear any Clementine pay attentions. Except I did anyway, which was unfair because each time I was the only person in the whole art room who was paying attention. Which is why I could tell everyone right in the middle of the Pledge of Allegiance that the lunchroom lady was sitting in the janitor's car and they were kissing. Again! No one else saw this disgusting scene because no one else was paying attention out the window. And after that, when it was my turn to pass around the stapler, I could tell everyone that the art teacher's scarf had an egg stain on it that looked, if you squinted, exactly like a pelican, which nobody else had noticed. "Clementine, you need to pay attention," the art teacher said one more time, and just like the other times, I was paying attention. I was paying attention to Margaret's empty seat. Margaret had been excused to go to the girls' room, and when she left, she had scrunched up "Don't cry" eyes and a pressed down "Don't cry" mouth. And she had been gone a really long time, even for Margaret, who washes her hands one finger at a time. "I need to go to the girls' room," I told my teacher, and that's where Margaret was, all curled up under the sink with her head on her knees. "Margaret!" I gasped. "You're sitting on the floor." Margaret hitched herself over to the side a little so I could see. She placed a germ-protective layer of paper towels under her. "Still," I said, "what's the matter?" Margaret pressed her head down harder into her knees, which were all shiny with tears. She pointed up. Lying on the sink, next to a pair of "Do Not Remove from the Art Room" scissors, was a chunk of straight brown hair. Uh-oh. "Come out, Margaret," I said. "Let me see." Margaret shook her head. "I am not coming out until it's all grown back. Well, I think I see a germ crawling up your dress. Margaret jumped out from under the sink. She looked at herself in the mirror and began to cry again. I got glue in my hair, she sobbed. I was just trying to cut it out. Margaret's hair was halfway down her back long. It was hard not to notice that the whole part over her left ear was missing. Let's do a quick check-in. Scholars, when Margaret was on the floor, Clementine said something to her. She said, "Well, I think I see a germ crawling up your dress." Do you think Clementine actually saw a germ? Yes or no? Next question. What did you learn about Clementine? What type of character is she? Answer the questions and then click the next recording.